I can't think.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MANxiety Show. Mick Thomas here.
Corey Brooks.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. And welcome to everybody on TikTok Live.
Yes.
We don't know how long we'll be here before we get kicked off.
I'm surprised we haven't yet.
Based on topics. How you doing, man? Everybody okay out there from the election? If you live in America, big election night last night. And you know what I noticed about the election thing, which I think it fascinated me, is that like I was on Twitter and I don't Mick Thomas comedy. I don't interact with anybody. I post videos now. I don't get in that world of insulting people and cracking jokes because taken out of context is not funny, or else someone can use it against you in a court of law. So I just thought. So I saw this tweet from Biden, and I'm not political, as you know. I don't pick a side in any way whatsoever. I'm not left. I'm not right. I don't give a shit. But I think they're all lying bastards. But they I saw Biden was doing a video, and what he did was at the end of the video, Obama came in behind him. He's like, "Yeah, go on out and vote."
Yeah,
right. So and everyone was loving it, and I just wrote. All I wrote on it was like, I go, "That's just like getting your bigger brother to fight your battles for you."
That's exactly what it is,
right? So, but I just thought to myself, like, what a time we live in, where I can just tweet the president directly to him and go, "Hey, fuck you, Joe Biden." Yep. Like, not that I did that, but like, you couldn't have done that. Like, you couldn't like get out your quill and some ink and, "Dear President Washington, go fuck yourself."
Get the carrier and hope
and you lick it and you stamp it with the seal and you send it off on
some
horse.
guy on a horse and hope that he doesn't get the plague on the way there.
He gets it in Virginia at the time, I'm sure, but like because they weren't in the White House then. But it just goes down to Virginia and Washington.
Yeah.
Like, who's this guy?
And it got wet on the way there, so it's only half the fucking letter.
Yeah,
you know?
He's so confused. But I just thought, what a world we live in. What a time that I can just tweet the president of America and be a troll and go, make fun of him. But whatever. It's a world we live in.
It's a really crazy world that we live in right now. I'm gonna have you move over this way a little bit. Not to be very, because I want to make sure that you're in the camera there.
Oh, the camera. TikTok people don't care.
Not them. Us.
Oh, our camera. Yeah, for the show on YouTube.
Yes, make sure you watch it on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere you get your podcasts. You already know the deal.
Yeah, so before we go into, I know you have some questions for me based on, because I put you on the spot.
Yes, I do.
It was so funny that a lot of people, when we put them up, like if you listen to the full episode, we say up front, like, "Hey, I got these questions from Reddit."
Yep.
And then as soon as you put them online, if you put them on TikTok, if you put them on Instagram, wherever, like as reels, people, "You stole that of such a..." Because yes, we did.
Yes, we
did.
did.
Said it. We opened up. We didn't go like, "Oh shit, we got busted." So we did. We absolutely did. And we got, and the same now. I don't know where you got your questions from this time.
This is a mix of online, so it's a mix of Reddit, just websites, and one or two that I made up, or I feel like I made up.
So you spent 2 weeks going out there trying to really go at me and insult
It's gonna
me.
let's see. It's gonna be impossible to go at you with some of those fucking things. I don't have the same sort of.
Well, I'm honest. Like, I'm really honest. Like, I on the way over here, I was talking to my friend who's a pilot from JetBlue, and I got to call him on the way back. And he sent me this article about someone got caught jerking off on a JetBlue plane.
Really?
Yeah, and it was in the news. And I said, "Well, I did that." Like,
yeah, you did
on the way to Utah.
But he did it in the seat.
I don't know.
Must have.
Tom doesn't know either. Tom doesn't know either. I should have mentioned his name because he might. Well, don't cut it out. I don't give a shit. Tom loses his job from JetBlue. But I told him, like, I went to the bathroom and had a wank on a JetBlue plane to Utah.
Go in there and have sex. So what's the difference?
Yeah. So, but whatever. Anyway, I don't know what that had to do with what we're talking about.
What?
I didn't know what that had to do with what we were talking about.
I have no idea. You just brought it out.
Go on.
It's just a confession that you had to make.
No, I don't know. I think it was relevant to something about things we said. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. So I have some here. Whether they're gonna do any damage to you or not, we'll have to find out. Hopefully, the audience
probably not. Oh, I think because I'm
probably
honest.
nothing.
That's where it came
That's
from.
the problem. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be too honest,
and the audience can jump in too. Please, love to see on there.
Yeah, I'll fuck my mother. That's no problem. You gotta do it.
Is that how I sound? Like,
that's exactly how you sound.
Like a Bugs Bunny villain.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna do it, boy.
Go on.
You know how to introduce my son to actually? So you know how it's Elf on the Shelf season coming up?
Elf on the Shelf.
Yes, and did your son? I know I'm getting sidetracked here. Just I don't know why.
No,
I ended up putting it on the bottom of the notes here. But how did you get rid of your son's toys when he was younger? Like get rid of it because he's at a stage right now where I can't get rid of nothing. I can't. I don't care if the thing's been chewed up by the fucking dog. It's missing half the mouth. I gotta keep it.
The same thing I do with anybody else in my house when they go to the beach and they come back and go, look at this shell I got. I go, oh, it's beautiful, sweetheart. Like my daughter finds this. Oh, honey, that's the most beautiful shell in all the land. And I'll walk by the next day and just throw in the garbage.
That's it.
Yeah, I bring all his toys to Goodwill because the kids will get so many toys that, like, I had like one toy. So every year I had a toy, and I would come home and I go, "Where's my toy?" Not like I wouldn't have to rummage through because we grew up in Ireland, piss poor. I wouldn't come rummaging through boxes and boxes of toys to get to my favorite one.
Right.
I just had a toy, which is I remember in order. First one was Action Man, which is G.I. Joe got ripped off of Action Man.
That fucking
Action Man.
Schwarzenegger movie.
Evil Knievel.
Turtle Man.
Evil Knievel. He-Man. Transformers. Rambo. And then I was done with figures. Then I was too old to play with figures. Oh, the A-Team. I got the A-Team one year. A-Team action figures. But they were the toys I had.
Right.
And there was you never got them for your birthday. You never got, like, you didn't like go to the store and just randomly get a toy.
Like we spoil our kids today.
Yeah, like get what you want.
So I had to tell him that
you just got to chuck the stuff out. I seen your toys kids room. Just
so much shit.
Throw them out. He's not going to know.
I had to tell him that on December 1st. Now I have to go out and buy.
Give them to charity.
No, I have to go out and buy another Elf on the Shelf. But I have to put him in some sort of costume because I told him now there's Repo the Elf.
Well, you can buy Repo the Elf. He's just
so he comes and he takes all the old toys.
You're
and brings them
introducing
to
your
the
son.
kids in need, and he completely bought it. And I think that's a good gimmick to buy. Now, I mean, it's a Repo the Elf and Elf on the Shelf.
Repo the Elf.
Repo the Elf.
Repo the troll. I like the way you're introducing your son to all different realities. Like, you know what I mean? This is Emily the hooker. Like, she wanted to be a Barbie, but she couldn't. So now she's all blowing Action Man and Optimus Prime for fucking 2 shekels for $4 of Monopoly money. Just introduce him to the hardships of life through your toys.
To the toys. I don't know about the birds and the bees. Well, you gotta wait till October, son. That's when.
Oh, that's great. Hey, Dad, G.I. Joe's coming to give a talk at school. Fucking Republicans coming in here talking about their guns. Like, what? I just want to save the Somali pirates. Oh, Christ, that's funny.
I just want to get your take on that.
I would randomly grab him, and you know what his favorites are.
Yeah.
Randomly grab him and just bring him to like a Savers.
Because if you ask him, everything's his favorite. Lately, it's been don't throw out Mr. Potato Head. He hasn't touched Mr. Potato Head since he's got him.
Then don't mention it. Just go through things and get rid of it. Like I would start off with his books because he doesn't need to be educated.
Burn those first in the fire. So yeah, I got a bunch of questions here for you.
Go on.
We'll see how you can answer. We're gonna be too truthful that it might not be
funny.
As funny. He's gonna answer them in such a truthful
it's gonna be so dark.
Way.
Go on.
It's gonna be way dark. So I don't know if you want to begin here.
Go on
with some of these questions. Okay.
And you can play at home too.
Yeah, you could. So I'm gonna start it off easy. I'm going to start off easy.
And again, another disclaimer. These are from, as he said earlier, from the internet and some of his own warped mind and maybe some hybrids of the internet and his warped mind. So please don't eat stolen hacks.
So the first question, all right?
Yes.
Would you rather always forget who you are or always forget who everyone else is? Simple question.
I like the idea of both of them. I do. Like today, my day was so stressful.
Right.
Like in relation to, by the time I finished this, you know, when you're looking at your clock, you had to finish this to get to that, to get to that, to get to this.
Yep.
To get a burrito, to eat it when I got home cold because I couldn't sit down and eat it because I had to go back and pick this thing. Like, if I didn't know who my family was, I wouldn't have to do any of that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I knew who my family was, I wouldn't have to.
We just lost footage. Hold on.
You lost what? Video?
Yeah, I gotta see this. Right,
that's fine. What's wrong with the battery of it?
Yeah, the battery of it. So
yeah. So anyway, as you're trying to figure that out, do you want my tripod there?
There we go. Perfect. There you go.
That's good. The tripod.
Okay.
So yeah, I would definitely like to forget. Sometimes forget everybody. And I could just tell them like, he's got that thing. Like, can you? Oh, you want to? Oh, hey, listen, we're. How are you tonight, man? Great. What did you do last night? Went to the movies? Did you? Yeah. What did you see? Black Adam was really good. Starring The Rock. Had Pierce Brosnan in it. It was really, really good. Can you pick me up at the airport tomorrow? Sorry, who are you? I'm sorry. What? I don't remember who you are, and I don't remember how to get to the airport. So that it is that way. And then sometimes it would be nice to forget who I am.
Yeah. It's pretty dark.
No, it's not in a dark way, because it'd be like you get to rediscover things about yourself. You're like, I like wanking like this. Like, I can only wank on a JetBlue plane. It's the only time I can come. It's like I got to book a flight to Utah and just have a wank. So yeah, I
so think, you would do both. It wouldn't be a would you rather answer.
I mean, if you're asking me to pick one, I think I would forget me.
Okay.
I would forget me, because I've narrowed down my life to people that I like, and I like them.
Right.
I like those people that are in my life now.
Okay. Next one.
Go on.
Would you rather sit on a cake and eat a gorilla's dick, or sit on a gorilla's dick and eat a cake?
The fuck does that mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? First of all, before we go into this one, you never answered the question either.
I would. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, go on.
I'm so fucking just trying to get you here. Don't worry.
You're trying to get me on
these. So
ones.
I would.
Put your notes down. Have an honest moment.
I would probably pick the same thing as you, and I'm not going to agree with you on everything, but I would probably pick the same exact thing as you.
Okay.
Forget about myself and remember everybody else. I would want to forget my son.
Right. But what would happen though? Like, the thing about that is like if you forget yourself, and they know you forgot yourself, that they can tell lies about you just to mess with you.
That's true too.
And is this amnesia, by the way? Does it come and go, or is it permanent?
No, it's permanent. It's permanent. So
shit.
they can, but they could tell, but you wouldn't know if they're lies or not. And if your family hates you that much,
you
just can constantly tell you lies.
Right.
Just rebuild the person that you don't want to be. You forget yourself because you want to forget things you've done in the past. So you're like,
maybe, yeah. And then now you can become like the guy who wears hats.
Exactly.
Like I could never pull off a hat, but maybe the new me could start wearing hats.
Did you see all my questions?
No,
I skipped that last one. That one kind of.
So the gorilla dick. So when you say eat a gorilla, what I mean?
So would you rather sit on top of a cake? It's like all right, so what do you want to say, son?
No, but see, I need to know. Like, if you say sit on a cake, is that like a big cake that like a stripper's going to jump out
of?
Or is it like a regular birthday? You go to Cheesecake Factory.
So you go to Cheesecake Factory and you're like, I want that cake.
That's
and you pick up that cake and you bring it to the local zoo,
which is a very popular sex fetish for
sitting on cakes?
Guys watching girls sit on cakes.
What?
Yeah, isn't it TikTok? Isn't it like a thing where women will sit on a cake? And a man will like, I just want you to sit on this cake.
Oh, that's a new one.
You will pay for a prostitute to come to your hotel, whatever, and you'll have a big cake. And she's like, hi, where's the money? Do you mind if I go freshen up first?
You send her a message.
And she comes out and you're like, I want you to sit on that cake.
Do you like crunchies in it?
You know what I mean? Like, she goes, there's not almonds in there because I'm allergic to nuts.
No, they just eat it. Eat it out afterwards.
No, they don't touch him. There's nothing sexual after. He just wants to watch her sit on the cake.
She goes to leave. She's like, can I take a shower? No.
Yeah, no, you got to walk home or go back into your pimp's car with lemon meringue. You got to go back to your pimp's car with lemon meringue coming out of your tongue and dripping from the cheeks of your fake Versace dress. It's dark, man, but hey, it's dark. So anyway, that's a fetish. But so I want to, and when you say eat a gorilla's dick, am I like like eating it, like is like as a rare delicacy?
No, the gorilla's got you.
Or am I blown
to the back of your head?
I have to go. I have to finish it. Yeah. And then the other one is sit on him as he's erect.
Yeah.
And I got
and all right. Eat the cake.
And I got to eat the cake. Well,
I'm trying to ruin your career.
No, you're not. That's weird. When I heard, I thought it was dumb, and I was like, "That's a dumb question." But now there's a lot of levels to it.
Yeah,
especially since I brought
you broke it down.
I brought prostitutes into it. I don't know if I'd see a gorilla's penis isn't big though. So if I sit on it, it probably ain't gonna hurt. But how big is the cake? So I have to eat all the cake.
There's
like, how much of the cake do I have to eat?
You have to eat.
Because if it's a big cake, I might be done. I might be quicker.
You have to eat the cake till he finishes.
Then I'd sit on the cake and blow the gorilla. Because animals are the quickest, because they don't mate for pleasure. We're the only things that mate for pleasure. Right. Or not mate, but we're the only ones that do it for pleasure. Animals do it for release. That's why if you ever go into like, there's been people's jobs and go like, their job is to get a horse off.
Right.
Right. And they just walk and go, and it takes seconds. Like all animals. Did you ever have a dog hump your leg or your arm?
Yeah, of course.
Done in seconds. All animals are done in. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just get the cake thing over and done because I don't want to eat a whole cake. You know how long it would take me to burn off those calories?
Well, yeah.
It would take me a long time to burn off. So I'd sit on the cake, give the grill a good seeing to, and then, you know, I would just clean a bit of cake off my legs and just like get the taste out of my mouth. And I'm done. I couldn't have a grill that's up me.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm more worried about the size of the calories and the workout I have to get rid of that big cake as opposed to taking a gorilla's knob up the arse.
That's you said it's not that big.
It's not that big, but still though, man, it's a gorilla's knob in your arse.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
You know,
it's like now you're blowing Griller and you're looking up at him.
Well, whatever it is, there's no nice angle anyway.
He lifts your chin up.
Yeah. There's no. His first words are. his first words are. Yeah, that's it. And then he goes back to
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Caesar, finish. Caesar, finish. Caesar's sleepy now.
Oh my God. It's so bad.
So yeah, I'm actually gonna sit on the cake and what would you do? What's your
I hate answering these questions. I make the questions and I'm gonna answer it. I don't want to look at the gorilla.
You what?
I don't want to look at the gorilla.
So you're gonna sit on him, sit on his lap.
I'd sit on his lap
and eat the cake.
And eat the cake as fast as I can.
But what if it's a heavy cake? Like, what if it's a coffee cake, which is not a cake? Anyone like coffee cake? They're
it's
weird.
Just crumbs. You just like the crumbs. Really,
yeah.
The cake in the middle is just a waste. If it's a heavy fudge cake, I'm fucked. But that would be my answer.
Go on. It's fair enough.
All right. So the next one. All right. Would you rather have an orgasm?
Yes.
Every time your kids called you dad. Right then and there.
Well, before you finish the question, the amount of times I've had to sneak off into a room to have a wank when my kids are outside calling because you haven't done it.
But this happens right in front of them. No matter what, you could be in your bathing suit, just in your boxers. It just happens right in front of them.
Yeah, but as long as they're not wearing like gray boxers, they won't see anything.
Or would you rather shit your pants every time your wife calls you babe or hun?
She doesn't call me any of them.
Or whatever she calls you.
As an endearing? Nothing. I never get. There's no words of endearing there. So I would take that one and then just randomly worry about your thing is going.
Oh, we look at that charge now.
Randomly. hang on.
Yeah, give me that cable right there. Watch.
Because it never
stepping off for a second.
It never happens.
I'm professional here.
It never happens. I never get any terms of endearment.
Right.
So I would definitely so that I would definitely take the what do you call it? The what was I going to say? Yeah, you are. I'm like this when I talk to people who are on cell phones. I'm like, did you asked me a question? You know, now you're in your fucking phone. Yes, I would. So I don't get any of the terms of endearment. So I would definitely do that.
Okay.
I would definitely just pick that one and go because it's never like, hey babe, you want to get hey sweetie, hey honey, nah, none of that.
Never.
Really? You know, it's just that's the way it is. And
every time your wife calls you Mick, would you shit your pants?
See, now you're changing the rules.
I'm trying. It's got to be something that she calls you. So
she doesn't call me anything. It's just
hey.
It's like from the other. Like it's never.
Sounds.
It's from the other room. Like, and this is what I hate about people who do this. Like, where they start a conversation. Like, and that's everybody. It ain't just my family. They're from another room and they'll start a conversation and expect you to hear what, and then they repeat it, and I can't hear you. Like, what about this? You not getting? And then they come into the room and they're mad,
right?
That you didn't hear them. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? You started yelling, and you want me to like all of a sudden I'm the asshole because I didn't hear what you said through four walls,
right?
So yeah, she doesn't say anything like that. So I would pick that one on the off chance, even if she mentioned my name.
Okay.
But she can mention my name to other people, but if she's calling it directly to me, don't worry about it. I'll be ready for that. I bring wipes at me everywhere I go.
Yeah. I'd shit my pants every time. Too.
Yeah, you can't come in front of your kids.
No.
Or around them.
Nope. Especially if they're like 6.
7 or 8 is fine. 7 or 8, I drop them like they're hot. But yeah, you can't.
Okay.
Go on.
Would you rather? Now these aren't as crazy as yours, but would you rather? I got a bunch of them. All right. Would you rather your bank account hacked every day? You lose everything every day. You wake up, it's hacked, it's gone. You wake up, you have it, but it gets hacked, it's gone. Or would you stub your toe till it's broken every day? You have to keep hitting it against the fucking wall, and your toe doesn't break till the end of the day. So you'll stub your toe throughout the day. Right. Eventually, it'll break. You'll wake up, and it's like resets itself.
So you got to break. That means you got to go to. That means you have to go to the hospital every day.
No, you don't, because you can't do nothing about a broken toe.
Yeah, but you can't.
No, let me. All right, let me change. Let me change this up.
You don't get one of those big fucking boots.
No, I don't think so. Not with a toe.
Whatever happened to crutches? Now people have that scooter thing they kneel on.
Right.
I see them when I go to Costco. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you lazy motherfucker. What are you doing? And they get on the kneel on the thing and they glide up the aisle. Whatever happened to crutches? Whatever happened to crutches? You don't see crutches anymore. You don't see people's feet in a cast. It's just that big fat boot.
I haven't seen crutches since high school. I feel like there was a kid in the crutches like every other week. Some sort of sport.
So go on, rephrase
your question. Let's rephrase my question. All right. So would you rather have your bank account hacked when you lose everything every day, or stub your toe once? Now, I'll say once, till hard enough where it breaks. Okay. But you never know when that's going to happen throughout the day.
But it's still going to break.
It's still going to break every day.
Bank account.
Bank account, 100%.
I used to work in banks, man, and it's just all you do is make a phone call, and your money isn't sure. You get your money back.
Yeah.
You get your money back, and if your account got hacked, then you whatever. Like
I would stub my toe.
Why?
I would stub my toe every day. Because I would know I always have money there. I don't have to keep calling the fucking bank every morning because I'm never going to get my money back.
Well, you are, because it's insured.
But you're not going to get it back that day, I guess. So it's kind of a silly question because it's almost like Groundhog's Day, right?
Yeah, you're going to have a broken toe then every single day.
Every single day.
And you never know when unless you get used to that pain.
That's got to be, no, I don't think you ever get used to that pain ever of stubbing your toe. You never get used to it. Right? You never get used to a stubbed toe. I don't know anybody in the world that's used to a stubbed toe. I'm just so used to stubbing my toes now, it doesn't hurt anymore.
But you could get around a hacked bank account because you can go to the missus, look, why don't you fucking set up your own account? Give me a debit card. Don't say nothing. That's your account. She's like, all right, I'll do that. Right? But then if you go to stubbed toe, it's like every day,
I'll just eventually take the cash, bury it in the backyard.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. I don't need a debit card. I don't need a debit card. I can pay with gold.
All right. Here's the next one.
Go on.
Would you rather suck on a used tampon for a minute?
Oh fuck no! Whatever the other one is. If the second one is beat an old lady with an inch of her life on Christmas morning in front of her family, I'll do that one.
Or make out with a public Penn Station toilet seat for a minute.
Yeah, the toilet seat. Yeah, 100%. I would make out with a Penn Station toilet seat with a homeless guy sitting on it. Then put a used tampon. That's disgusting. I have two phobias in this world that I don't share with many people, and the two phobias are tampons and gum.
Really?
Like legit gum. I'm fucking disgusted by gum. If anyone chews gum near me, I'm like comedian Chris Roach will do roll gigs together all the time, and he gets in the car and like, get out. Like I won't let him in the car with gum.
Really?
Yeah, I won't. Our wrappers, like he leaves the gum wrappers. Like just the smell of spearmint, just gum. Because it comes from when my brother was a kid. We were at, like, he would get gum and stretch it and put up his nose and in his ears and just eat it and stuff. Disgusting. Disgusting. And then the other one is tampons. And yeah, I go right into Penn Station right now, and I would even do stuff to that toilet you didn't ask me to do. Mick, we didn't tell you to. We just said make out with it. We didn't see the lick underneath the other part. I'm doing it anyway. There's a homeless guy. Oh, sorry guys, let me get up. No, don't get up, Ralph. Don't get up. I'll go in and clean. I'll clean you while I'm at it too. Anything. Oh. This disgusting, mate. Disgusting to do the other thing. Oh my God. What would you do?
I wouldn't. Tampon grosses me out too.
Of course it does. And you might say, well, it's from. You didn't even say who it's from.
I guess it's too, because you can think, like, if someone said this.
You said my questions were bad. Yours are just dark, man. Disgusting.
Dark. You said if my mother and my sister switched themselves, which one would I have sex with?
Yeah, but that's just hilarious. That's a movie. Yours isn't a movie.
That's what
you would watch that in a movie. You would watch that in a movie.
Yeah, hills have eyes. All right, so would you? Okay,
go on.
Here's the next one that I have for you. Okay, this is easy. This is pretty stupid, but would you rather chew on a mouthful of thornbush twigs or a handful of wasps?
Handful of wasps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Then thorn.
Yeah. I'm not allergic to bees, and when you chew on them, they're all dead. So start chewing, they're dead. They're not stinging. Some would.
Same thing with the twig. The twig's dead already, though.
Yeah, but the twig's going to scratch you every way you twist it in your mouth. You're going to be covered in more. I'd rather be covered in stings in my mouth than cuts.
I
get a canker sore up here once in a while.
Yeah.
Which is called. It also comes with a stomach virus, which I didn't know. I get it usually once every 3 months. It's like a weird little tiny canker sore, and when I get a stomach virus, and I'm so shit my brains out, and I can't eat certain foods because salt will kill me. So I'm used to kind of that mouth pain. I've had them since I was a child.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, I don't care. Like, yeah, I'll chew on bees. I just throw them in. Once you start chewing, there's like at least 7 of them dead. And how many can you get in your mouth?
A handful of fucking wasps. A handful of them.
Start chewing. They're all panicking. They don't know where they're going.
They crawl down your fucking throat, start stabbing. No,
that's
I don't
acid.
like bees.
That's
As I said, they're
acid.
flying needles. I don't like needles. So, fuck wants wasps.
So you're gonna chew on sticks?
I will chew on a thorn bush stick. Yeah, twigs. I think I would try to break because you can break the needles off, and that's it.
I don't know, man. You haven't seen like real thorns, like some of those big long wooden ones, like from certain. You're thinking, but
I'm thinking about the little ones.
Yeah, some of those, man. A real thorn bush has got just like knives on them.
You can never get out of those things. You fall on them like riding your bike or something. You're fucked for at least 10 minutes.
Yep.
Trying to get out of it.
Got a call for help.
Next one.
That was your weakest one, yeah.
That was my weak one. I know it was weak.
Hope it doesn't get weaker.
Would you rather indulge in a mouthful of your mother's used yeast-infected panties?
Oh, for fuck's
or give a dirty bum a rim job? Dirty, filthy, disgusting bum. Hasn't showered in 3 weeks, I'd say.
Male or female?
It's a male.
Well, no.
It's a male.
See, I assume like equality that women can be bums too.
Yeah, of course you would choose the female any day. So did you use, she has a yeast infection?
Describe a rim job.
Licking.
Like there's obviously, I know what it is, but where does it end? Is it 30 seconds? Is it like how long? Because if I put the panties in,
it's gotta be a complete finish for him.
Or her.
It's him.
Oh, it's him. And then what about the yeast?
So she's got a yeast infection, right? And she's wearing her used panties that probably ride up there, I'm sure, throughout the day. And there's like cottage cheese on them when she takes it off. That one I got online. So thank the internet for that one.
What kind of site did you go to get that?
Some site to make you make a face like that.
Oh, man. But what am I doing with like how long? You don't have to describe it anymore, but how long do I have to put that in me gob? How long?
I don't think it's going to stay very long in your gob.
I think I'd pass out, though. That's what would happen.
You just...
You ain't give me a time, though. You're not giving me a time frame.
You need a time for it?
Yeah, because I go, what about the whole, like, because I know where my ma's been. And
all right, so how long you think it'll take for a bum to finish himself off while you give him a bum?
Fuck, man, they're both terrible.
Yeah. They're both fucking disgusting.
And they never wipe because they don't ever have toilet. Oh, fuck. I think based on the fact that I know where my ma came from, I would do my ma's thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's no right answer.
It's just... There's not. I don't even want to answer this one.
Are you going to have to? It's the rules.
I'm going to... Oh, God. Go
on.
You know, I picked these questions out forgetting I had to answer them too.
Yeah, of course you do. I got some good ones for you. You got an answer too, wanker?
Yeah, it's... fuck.
Go on.
Yeah. Gonna have to do the panty thing.
Because I go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the panty thing. You can't.
Yeah, see, you can't.
Infected. Ugh.
See, I know your mother. Like she comments on my.
Yeah, I know.
On my private Instagram page and that kind of stuff.
She hears the shit. Your mother doesn't.
She's like, "Oh, it's a lovely picture."
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's what I picture you.
And then I get the message after she's heard some of our fucking reels, and she's like, "Oh my God, that's disgusting. I wanted to listen to support you guys. I can't listen anymore." Oh my God. I have a couple here that I'm gonna use next show because I wanted to utilize the screen with them.
Oh, okay.
Because we had some technical difficulties as we normally do.
As we do.
So. Here's my last question for you, I guess. And I think I asked more questions than you did this time around.
Well, mine were deeper, and we had more of a thing.
I'm kind of just firing from the hip. So, would you rather have sandpaper hands and be forced to pleasure yourself once a week forever, with sandpaper hands, heavy grit sandpaper hands, or have no genitals at all?
The sandpaper.
Yeah?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. I guess you would.
Of course you would. You get used to that. You build up a callus. It's like a circumcised knob.
Oh, you know how much that must hurt though? Sandpaper, heavy grit sandpaper.
No, you grab it down the bottom of the thing.
The bottom of what thing?
You don't have to grab the. You don't have to grab the bell end. You just grab the.
Slightly.
No, just grab. I mean, I don't know how big yours is. That you're only worried about. I can get a good grip around it.
Asshole.
Get a good grip around it and just.
It's sandpaper.
Yeah, but there's different traction. Like you don't have to.
Would you go to the beach and hump sand right now and get off on that? That would fucking hurt.
I wouldn't. But you're saying I have to though.
Yeah, I guess.
So you give me that choice.
You would go with no
if
genitals.
You grab it with sandpaper.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not gonna be a nice one. You're not gonna be like gliding up. If you're like dry, I don't know if you dry wank.
No, that's my brother for you, but no.
Yeah, I've dry wank many times.
Why do you dry wank?
Because it doesn't matter. Have a quick dry wank.
And moisturize at the same time.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You go in just dry wank and it's fine. It's like it's the difference.
You're giving yourself an Indian burn.
Yeah, but after a while, right? It's like they like circumcision and no circumcision. Like a guy who's not circumcised, apparently his area is a lot more sensitive, so he enjoys sexual activity a lot more because he's not circumcised.
Yeah, he's sliding skin.
So but he's tied up all day long and it's in a little sleeping bag and has no exposure to pleasure. But if you are circumcised, then your knob is rubbing off your denim or your shorts and that kind of stuff. So it desensitizes the top of the knob. So when it's tucked away in a nice little cocoon and it's time to come out, then it's like every sensation is just, you know what I mean? It's like when you ride a motorbike with no helmet on. Like, this is crazy.
Well, thanks,
I'm not
Dr.
supposed to do this.
Thanks, Dr. Drew, for joining the show today.
You know? Yeah, I'm sure that's what Dr. Drew says. Well, you grab a bit of sandpaper on your knob and you'll be fine.
I heard somebody cracking their neck in public the other day. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
My
in my
mate
life.
Dan Barry does
bothers
He
me.
sits and he does one of those.
I
I'm
hate
like,
that.
why?
This guy did the full-fledged, like...
Yeah, a part of me thinks they're showing off.
Yeah, 100%.
Some people just sit beside them and they'll do this with their hands, and it's like, you know.
But when I see people do that, I'm like, I want to see you go too far right now. Go too far. You know what I mean? Just a little bit, and they just drop.
Their
to
head
the
gets
floor.
spun around like
That's
Deadpool.
100%. Exactly. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting.
No, so what about you? Who'd you go with? I was so caught up with the fact that sandpaper wouldn't bother me at all that I forgot what I was competing against.
Having nothing at all.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
genitals at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Sandpaper every day.
I should have made it so that
I would have done sandpaper every day, like just for trying it.
if it was sandpaper with glued glass on it, would you pick this name? Glued broken glass.
Yes.
Still? All right.
Because this is a bit weird to talk
We know his
about
porn
graphic.
search now.
No. You can hold it in a certain way where I'm telling you, we can talk.
We don't
It's
have
hard
to.
to
I don't want to.
explain here without being offensive.
Yeah.
Not that I care about really being offensive, but I don't want to be crass. Is that the word?
I guess.
You know, because you can grab something and move it without cutting. You know what I mean? Like you can. There's a way. Trust me, you can do it. Trust me.
I think I know what you're saying.
And all I'll tell you, not to get too graphic, not to get too into this, but Google this by yourself. Google this yourself. Vampire gloves. That's all I'll say.
Vampire gloves.
Vampire gloves. That's all I'll say.
All right,
if you Google it yourself, people listening or watching, whatever you're doing, if you go Google vampire gloves, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been exposed to vampire gloves with.
I wonder how many people watching right now are looking up vampire gloves at the moment. Sure.
Probably everybody's running to it right now because they're more intrigued and they're going to look at that and going, "What the fuck?" that's what they're going.
It's that fucking.
That's all I'm saying is vampire gloves, and the fact if you can do it with vampire gloves,
yep,
it ain't sandpaper, ain't
shit,
or glue glass doesn't matter.
You know, I know. You know what? If you think about it,
and you go on Amazon, like you can buy them on Amazon. You just Google vampire gloves and you get them for. I swear to God,
do they have
like $16 or something?
When you go, they have the reviews. Do they have the picture reviews at the bottom?
I don't. I've never bought a pair. Like I've never bought a pair.
Mine came with a hole in it. And
you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I couldn't wear these to the water balloon fight.
Not true to size.
Yeah, exactly. Right. My friends won't let me high five them anymore. Just Google it when you get a chance. You go to Amazon right now and buy them. It's not from a weird place. Amazon vampire gloves. Yeah, all right, we'll have them to you. If you got Prime, you'll have them tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta look them up now.
Yeah. I'm
gonna put them on. I'm gonna put them on the show here.
As we talk about it, have it pop up on the screen if you're watching 100%. On YouTube. So that's the way to do it. You know.
Yeah. Fuck.
And that's so that's what I'm saying.
I want to make sure that you're definitely bringing more questions next show, but I have a couple I got to throw up on the screen here because I wasn't able to do that. So it's part of. I have a whole show.
Technical aspect of it.
From the technical aspect of it, because I want you to see. I want you to get a visual.
Okay.
For these questions, I need you to get a visual of them. That's what sucks because I wanted to end it with these, but I'm going to wait till next week.
Yeah,
so make sure to tune in next week.
Yeah, we'll do it next week, and we'll bring it up and stuff. But I'll we should start using the TV more, because I see a bunch of TikToks that I want to like debate on and that kind of stuff, which I always think are funny.
Yeah, and we'll make that part of the show too next week.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
We'll put some videos together this week, and then we'll get the iPad up here on here.
You know this too, by the way. It's just so fucking typical. Nobody gives a shit. It's like, and it's kind of funny from where our show started. It's November now, and it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Yeah, and nobody. It's like, you didn't even know, did you?
It was November. I know that because I did the last podcast with the guy.
Movember. No, not November.
Yeah,
that's one. But it's which is the dumbest time to have with. First of all, if you're a man and you compete with that, shut up. You're a moron.
On the last show we were trying to tell my brother that's what he has to do. And there's no way.
No, not that guy.
No.
He's got
not at all. He already failed the minute he got home. On the car ride home. You told me I can't do this.
Yeah, I don't get that. The Movember. I'm growing a beard out on purpose just based on that every time I was going. Anyway, I want to shave. I got my special. I'm recording in Florida.
Shaving for your special?
Beach. I'm bringing it down.
Gotcha.
Just to keep it clean. I'm keeping a beard. I don't like without a beard. But I was at the airport coming back from wherever, I think it was Minnesota. And I was standing, I see this guy online, and he just looked like he was with his girlfriend, but he looked like a man, like a real man. Mm-hmm. Right? He was really well built. He had a nice tight white long sleeve t-shirt. He had like a Peaky Blinders hat on.
Right.
And he had the best beard. And I wanted to walk up, dude, how did you shape it? How did you shape it? And then I did a show at Governors this week, and one of the comics had that same shaped beard.
Right. You asked him?
And I go, how did you do it, Jordan? And he goes, oh, simple. You bam, bam, boom. So when I come back from my special, I'm going to look a bit weird for about a week.
Yeah.
Because I got to trim certain parts of it and leave certain parts long. And then it's going to grow out. I might let my hair grow long again until something comes up that requires me to cut it.
Really?
Yeah, because I only cut it kind of for the special and stuff like that. So. But yeah, I'm going to go all mountain. I'm going to eat like a pig and just get bigger. And yeah, it's going to go all 100%
join
mountain.
A biker gang and be ready to go?
Nah, I'm not join a biker gang, but it's like,
you miss it being long?
Long hair, I do miss it. Yeah, I do miss it.
It's funny at the gym when you had it. Just every 2 seconds.
But I used to wear like my hair in man buns and stuff, which was disgusting.
I never saw you with a man bun.
At the gym, I would wear a hat, or I would tie it.
You'd have the hat. I never seen the man bun.
I would tie it back. And I hate man buns. I hate them.
Fucking ponytail.
Yeah, I put it like a little ponytail, pull the hair back, and yeah, miss it. Miss the long hair.
Be like that. Spawn.
Well, when I went back to Ireland to fight these people for the TV show that's supposed to come out next year, I got in the ring and I had no hair tie. My hair was long, and I got in the ring and I fought 4 guys, and I couldn't see a thing. I was just throwing punches until the point where the guy had to go get one of the girls' hair ties and tie my hair back.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking idiots.
I can't grow my hair out. I don't even think I'm going to try that. I'm curious to see how it would look with long hair.
Do it. You know what you should do?
I want to get the beard long, but it started getting like too annoying.
No. You should do it before your wedding. Your wedding is 6 months away now. 7?
Yeah.
Just let it go and then cut it for the wedding. Just like that's your excuse.
Let it go.
Well, where are you going between now and then that you need to have short hair? Like you're not
in public.
Yeah, I'm going in public. Man. Do it. Let it go.
I can't let my hair grow out like that.
Just let it go for 7 months and then go in and just get it cut. Like the beard and all of it.
Just let it all go.
Just let it go. We should both do it. Starting after the special, and we'll just let it go. Like everything, just become bums.
You know what it is? It gets to that one stage where you got to get past that stage.
That's what a hat is for.
You know, you go and you get to that, like, I need to go get this cut.
Yeah, it's like that awkward stage. It's too long.
It's like going through puberty with your hair, you know?
Yeah, it's too long to put gel in it, and it's too short to comb it over out the way. So it's just, I've been that stage many times.
Yep. You just got to wear a hat.
Just be thankful you have hair. Just fucking let it grow long.
Yeah, should.
You know, beard, hair, everything. Don't worry about what you look. Just be animals for like up until the wedding. Just piss off your missus, and she's like,
"Go spear a deer in the backyard."
You know, we're not. It's a wedding. Oh, this is all me now. I'm just fucking man.
I'm gonna ask her when we go downstairs what she thinks I should do.
let's go.
Here.
We should go back to basics and be basic men.
Yeah.
Let's go get our hunting license. I'm serious. Let's get her. That should be one thing we should do. Get our hunting license. Let's go fucking hunt. Let's grow our hair and our beards. Eat more meat, and just like we'll hit the gym more, right?
Yeah,
and we'll just become fucking men to the point where our sons will look up and go, yeah. Yeah. I know they're teaching us stuff in schools that's not right, but that's what I want to be.
Then we get back. Mick hit me with the bow.
You know what I mean? Like did you ever see like Wolverine where he's left out in the woods, out of society, and he's got long hair and a beard, and he's just all man. Just let's do that.
It's easy to talk about that. You think we could do that?
Of course we could. I know I can. You've seen me do it. Just
have you ever been hunting?
I've been lamping.
What the fuck is
lamping? And I've done French arrow.
What's lamping?
Lamping it's now illegal, but it wasn't. It was actually a legit form of hunting. So please, when I was a boy, so don't hold this against me, you would go into the field with a car battery and a lamp, and you had 2 dogs with you.
Okay.
And you got into a field and you would see a rabbit. Right. We have hair. Do you have hares in America?
Yeah.
So our hares are massive. Like they're about the size of like small dogs.
Right.
Or should I say medium-sized dogs. Like they're fucking huge. And you would just shine the lamp on it, and then the rabbit sees it, or the hare sees it, and he freezes, and the dogs just take off after it, and the dogs bring it back to you.
Really?
And then you go, that we're having rabbit or hare for dinner. And then with a French arrow, I made one for my son. Got the arrow. You cut you get a long piece of stick.
You're a Viking, so I guess
you sharpen it down. Well, Wexford is a big Viking town. You get a long stick, right, and you sharpen off the edge of it.
Yeah,
and then at the top you put an X into it, and you get a card from a deck of cards. Make a flight out of it, and then what you do is you get a shoelace. You tighten the knot at the end of it.
Okay.
You grab the top, wrap it around the knot, grab it by the head of the arrow. So you have an arrow that's upside down. You see something you want to do, and you just fling it, and it just goes.
Really?
And just sticks into a tree. Like so, we try go hunting stags with it, but we got a stag once, but not with my arrow, but someone got it with an arrow with a fake arrow.
You just send me a video.
Yeah, I think it's called a French arrow. If you Google, I don't know what to call it over here. I'm sure someone else is out there going like, oh yeah, that's what we call it this over here. I'm sure the Irish weren't the ones to invent it.
Probably not. I don't know enough about hunting.
But I'd like to get me hunting license because, I like meat. And, a friend of mine told me, and I was always against hunting, right? I was always against hunting because I'm a big animal lover. But then my friend told me, Tom, the same guy who talked about the jerking off on the airplane, he told me that no animal dies like peacefully in the wild. Like there's no old deer that dies surrounded by his loved ones.
No, he dies getting eaten alive.
Bye, bye, Grandpa. Oh, I'll see you soon. Right? He's just like he's pulled apart by other animals. So so when my friend explained it, like I don't agree with trophy hunting. I don't. Sorry if you trophy hunt out there. I don't agree with that. I don't believe in taking a line out just for the sake of taking a line out. I don't believe. Having said that, then you go to certain parts of Africa where they set up.
Yeah.
You can pay like $10,000 to hunt a lion, but that $10,000 goes to raising 10 more lions. So it's kind of, and it keeps it preserved. So it's really kind of like, oh, fuck, it's a dilemma. What do I feel? I don't know how I feel about that. But just in general, like where someone goes off and fucking kills a giraffe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like you're a dick. Someone goes off and kills just so you can have it on your wall. And I'm sure there's circumstances around it where it's justified where you can go, well, because I killed this, we were able to do that. And for that, I don't understand. And I'm sure if there are those rules, I don't know.
I don't think there's any reason to kill a giraffe.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any.
Right. Unless he's racist.
Behind the scenes. Yeah.
Unless he's just,
he doesn't fit the agenda.
Yeah. You don't want to be like an Indian family walking through a zoo and who yelled that? And you're looking around you, but really it's coming from like 5 feet above your head. And you're like,
then it's okay.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, where's your fucking magic carpet? Like, who the fuck said that? Like, then you go, get rid of him. But, but I wanted to go hunting to learn that just for the meat, because I eat a lot of meat. Yeah. And I think it would be a nice way to kill the animal.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, we should. I'm trying to get my son to come with me and take the course.
Oh, really?
You can do it online, I think. But I want to do bow hunting and a rifle one. I want to take 2 of them.
Yeah, I want to get my uncle to go.
Which are 2 separate licenses.
Very avid hunter, so.
He is a hunter,
yeah,
right?
He's a hunter.
Yeah, so, but we can go. There's places you can go and you can just like go away for 3 days and you learn how to take a deer down, clean them out and all that stuff. I think that would be the hardest part for me, cleaning out, because like, ew.
Yeah.
But
You gotta be a savage when that happens. You gotta run up, cut the deer, gut it out.
Yeah. And from what I understand, you have to put the blood right here under your eyes.
Just right under the eyes, and you do a dance around the body.
I do want to learn to hunt, not to become a hunter, but I want to learn. I just feel.
Well, it's a good skill to have.
Yeah, it's in the ants. It's in the DNA.
Yeah, it's a good skill to have. It's definitely something I want to do.
Yeah. So, and again, I love animals and stuff like that, but I just think for meat, as much meat as I do, as opposed to going like, I don't, factory farm and all that shit. I'd rather just go out and get my own, and you can get the deer and you can take it to a butcher here on Long Island and you give him like $100 and he'll give you like $1,000 worth of meat.
Right.
You just keep it in a freezer or whatever.
Yeah. I got to see if I can gut a deer. I think it might gross me out.
I think what you do once or twice, or see someone. I think once is shown how to do it. Like some guys will do it easy, and But
I mean, I have a hard enough time wiping my son's ass. That grosses me out. And that's let me tell you, to mothers out there, that is some job that they do.
When they do up the backers,
yeah.
I don't mind.
So so he's we're potty training him right now. So even just the other day, and I wish I could put the music on. If you have your phone, because
it's recording over there for the live.
So I was just a mess the other day. Because he was just getting off the ball, and like, I'm not trying to gross anybody out here, but they're in between their bowel movements, right? So it's not soft, it's not hard, but it's there. So he's like, I'm done. Gets off the ball.
Like Play-Doh.
It's like Play-Doh, and it's just like sticking out of his ass, right?
Right.
So I go to.
You have to break it.
He puts the iPad down. I go to, and it's the fucking funniest stuff. I go to wipe. I'm disgusted, right?
Sure.
They can't get it out. All of a sudden, I hear a loud music start to play from the iPad, and it's like this theme for his Nerf game, but the theme is like an 80s retro song, and it's blasting. So it starts blasting as I'm having the worst time trying to wipe this kid. He thinks it's so funny because you got to hear the music. That's why I wish I can put it on.
Okay.
So he starts shaking his ass while I'm doing it. Gets all of my fucking hand. All right. And then I'm like, all right, we got to put he grabs because he's trying to hold on. So he grabs the rim of the toilet seat. Okay. I'm like, don't touch that. We got to wash your hands. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. All right. So I'm done. We got to get your pants on. So I'm like, all right. I go to grab his pants and he loses balance. So he takes that one hand and just smacks me and spears me in the eye after touching the toilet bowl. I got this Nerf 80s retro music playing on the iPad. It was the worst experience everywhere. And I'm like, where's your mother? This is that's why women should get the $1 more an hour.
I used to do the oil change thing.
Yeah. The oil change thing.
Yeah. We've at the mall or something, or if you're at the supermarket and you're out, like, does he need to be changed? And you just go pull out the back of the pamper.
Right.
And you stick your finger in and you come up and you go, no, he's fine. You never did that?
No, I never dipstick.
No, you just pull it out.
You dipstick the shit?
You sit and you go right down. You feel like the soft cheeks. And you come up and you go, nope. Nope. 20 more minutes, honey. Let's wrap it up and let's get home.
Never.
No, never did the oil change?
No, never did the oil change.
All right.
There's a dad trick from Mick.
Give it a try.
I'm going to play this music because you got to hear it. I'll put it on the episode.
Yeah, do, man. Do.
But.
All right, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. Also, Floridians, people of Florida, I know, be careful. I know you have a tropical storm coming through tonight. Be safe down there. But when you get your power back and everything is okay, come see me at New Smyrna Beach at Madcap Comedy Club. Just found out tickets are almost sold out for Saturday.
Get them.
All right, so they're going off the shelf. Fridays, I don't know how many are left, but I know Saturday you are in danger of losing out if you want to go Saturday night. So please come down. I would love to see you. Love your support.
Be smart.
I'm recording my special, and this will be the last time any of this material will be done live in person.
Thank God.
It's yeah, you've seen enough of it.
I've seen enough of it.
It's been retired, and then it's time to hit the open mics.
That's really good stuff.
And bomb with new material.
Yeah,
so
I might even hit some of those with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, teasing the crowd.
Teasing the crowd.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yep. You know the deal. Like, subscribe, all that bullshit.